There is so much noise going on in the world right now. Negative news. People don't know what to believe anymore. Problems in our personal lives. And during these messy times, staying grounded and regulating our nervous systems is the ultimate thing we need. And what is the ultimate life hack for me for staying present and being in control is meditation. And if you haven't meditated yet or are thinking about it, I would recommend this 100% if you feel that the points that I've just mentioned are relatable for you. We are constantly living under the attack of negative things, and meditation is a sort of a routine that we need to protect ourselves more, in my opinion. If I forget to meditate for a few days, I feel like I'm coming back to that autopilot mode, to that mode where I feel more messy with my thoughts and I feel like I can't control anything in my life. Once I discipline myself to meditate from 20 to 30 minutes a day, I feel more grounded, I feel more calm, I feel more connected with myself. And it's easy to become a slave of your own mind because of not doing a specific routine or not making yourself come back to awareness of your thoughts, awareness of your habits that you have. For example, if I know that I have a specific habit or a specific thing that I don't like, an insecurity that I want to overcome or take control of, be aware of it, I choose to meditate on it and just become an observer. For example, somebody can be insecure about their appearance, or they can be insecure in a specific situation, specific financial situation that they are in their life. And if you don't acknowledge it or don't train yourself to be more calm with it, sometimes in specific situations you can react impulsively, or you can get triggered by something and react and just be out of your character, then instantly regret it. That's what sometimes happens to me. But what I've noticed is that when I start to meditate on my insecurities, on the things that I don't like in my life, and I train my brain to just observe that observe it as if it's a cloud, it's a dark cloud, and I'm just looking at it. And I have noticed a tremendous amount of difference when I become aware of these insecurities, of these triggers, and I meditate on it, rather than I just ignore it and just swallow it as if this doesn't exist, but it exists inside of me. And something situation happens that I could have reacted more gracefully, or I could have reacted more calmly. That's another benefit that helps me. Meditation helps me so much. Another thing that meditation helps me is coming up with ideas, coming up with new thoughts, with new ideas for videos, or ideas about my projects, design ideas. I just sit in silence and try to stay present and set the intention that, okay, the idea that I want to have about this project, about this video, or a design idea, this will come. I am just observing, and I'm just trusting that by focusing on the present moments, the ideas will come to me. And they do, and there were so many times that I meditated on the intention to have a specific idea, a specific business idea, or a problem that I have in my life, and my intuition or something else just comes up, and I can clearly see that this can be the solution, or this can be the idea that I can start to implement that will help me. And also there are so many famous people that use meditation in different ways. For example, David Lynch has used transcendental meditation, which helped helped him to boost his creativity, energy, and overall mental well-being. Another example is Rick Rubin. He also meditates, and he uses meditation for his ideas. I think he has been meditating since he was 14, and he meditates every single morning for 20 minutes a day. This really helps him to, again, come up with ideas and just stay grounded. Another question that when sometimes I talk about meditation from my friends or from the people that I know get is how to start meditating. First of all, drop the expectations and drop anything that you have to be this perfect meditator. I don't know what that even means, because what we are trying to do with meditation is just to stay grounded, just to calm our nervous systems, and just to stay in the present moment and get the other benefits from it. But we don't want to do a specific, this is not a task, this is not a sort of accomplishment. You don't have to have expectations on how to do it. So what you can do is, first of all, you can just listen to guided meditations. This will help you. Just search guided meditation for 10 minutes and 15 minutes. You can start from small and train your mind, and day by day make the minutes of your meditations longer. If you don't want guided meditations, you can just search 10-minute meditation music and focus on your breathing. Just make your task, if you are doing for it for the first time, make your task to just focus on your breathing, and once your thoughts come up, set the intention that you are just observing them. You are not getting lost in these thoughts. For example, you are meditating and you start to think about all the groceries that you need to buy or the tasks that you have to do for your work, and then you got lost in it. If it happens, it's totally okay. Just make sure to, again, calmly, not judging yourself, calmly acknowledge that you got lost in these thoughts, and just come back again, observing them, not getting lost in them, and just observe them like they are clouds passing by in the sky and you are looking at them. Just acknowledge them, and again, make yourself come back to the present, come back to just listening to how you breathe in and out. You can also focus on the music and just start to focus on the present. That's it. Then after some time and after making yourself to meditate from 10 to 15, then 20 minutes a day, every single day, you will become more trained with it. You will start to see the difference. And by the way, I have noticed that the ones who are just a beginner, that's a great benefit in my opinion, because you have no expectations, and sometimes it's so much better than if you are meditating, for example, for 5 years. Then sometimes you can unlearn. That's what happens sometimes with me. I just unlearn all the things. I get confused, or I just think that maybe I'm doing something wrong. But if you are a beginner and you are just starting, you just don't have these expectations, and also the difference is much more noticeable, in my opinion. If you are somebody who struggles with negative thoughts, you will see that by meditating for a week, you will see the difference. I promise so much. You will just one day just stop and notice that these thoughts are not so controlling and are not so powerful, because you just become an observer, or you are more calm. You will see this difference as a beginner so much. I, of course, right now do feel everything tremendously, but you appreciate it more when you are a beginner. If you do it for a long time, you kind of get used to it and forget how much the difference is between you who has never meditated and between you who just is practicing this all the time. So I totally recommend doing this, and just do this without any expectations, and read more about it. Read from the famous people who do that. Read from the spiritual people who just talk about it, and you will feel more connected, and you will get your own insights about it. Give it a try if you're interested, and just comment down below. Thank you for watching this video. See you at the next one. Bye.